Behind the Shades.
When you are helping women, is there a specific process that you follow to help them along in regards to this?
Yeah, we do. So I like to say that I am a wardrobe stylist, not a personal stylist. And so the reason I say that is because I want to go from beginning to end through your entire wardrobe, not just like I'm helping you with some outfits or I'm helping you get ready for a certain event or whatnot. And so we start with mindset. That's in my course. There's like a 6 module course and there's like 30 something videos. And the very beginning of that is going to be your mindset. And we talk about that for a long time. Then we go through personal style and how to kind of figure out what your style is. I have women who come to me who are like, I love like the French style, laid back, comfortable, and then they've got these things about their lives that are important to them. Like I need it to be easy to take care of because I have, 5 kids or whatever it is. Or maybe they're like, I like this style, but I want to be a little bit edgier or something like that. It's very different. There's a whole wide range of what people are looking for in their clothes. And so we then go through kind of figuring out your personal style. Then we go through what are the 4 things that each of your items should have, like, and then we go through which that's fit, style, color, and quality. Those are the 4 things that I have every woman look at when she's looking at an item in her wardrobe. And that's what determines whether she keeps it or not. And so then we go through that. Then we go through your color, finding color palette, figuring out body type, dressing for your body type, and then how to shop, which is important. Like no one tells us how to shop ever. Like it is not something like we know our moms are like taking a shot. They don't know how to shop. You know what I mean? So kind of my process for how I taught myself how to shop. So how to shop and then how to sell your clothes. And that is a whole, like the whole course is run with a sustainability thread weaved through it because I really believe in sustainability. And so I believe in like not just donating your clothes to Goodwill, but donating to a specific charity or selling them so that you can give them a second home and get some of your money back. So it's a full shebang, right? Like it's just like the whole thing, which is just really, really fun. But I just want women to have a complete thing. And we are also revamping the course right now where it includes group coaching. And so there are group coaching Zooms that we will be doing because I also feel like some women might still be really clueless as to what is going to look good. And I want them to be able to be like, either they're having trouble with mindset and they want to ask, or they literally want to be like, do these 2 things go together, or whatever it might be. And so that gives me a little bit of like kind of one-on-one time in a way to devote that time to them. So it's a lot, but it's fun.
That is amazing because it sounds like it's a full range of assistance. And I love that you touched on the mindset because from the outside looking in, that seems to be a difficult first step. Would that be accurate to say?
Yeah, it is because there's so many reasons why. Okay, the first thing that people think of is, well, I need to get rid of clothes. And then they think, just like what you said, well, I have a whole nother wardrobe in a completely different size. And then that is what leads you to why you have to tackle mindset first. Why, or someone gave me these clothes and I have to keep them because it's rude if I get rid of them. Or, you know, whatever the reasons are behind why we're holding on to clothes. It started with that. That's what, whenever I started this process 2 years ago, when I was kind of putting this together, it was that. But then it was also, then you add in my body, all of that kind of things. And so, yes, mindset is so, so important to start with. And I I don't think we realize why it's so important to go through our clothes and redo our wardrobe, and how much it can really, really help someone in their everyday life besides what they're wearing. That's such a like vain thing to some people. And it's so much bigger than that.
Is that some of the struggles that maybe you went through when you were on your journey?
Yeah, I would say some of the struggles were definitely the keeping clothes that were a size too small, which a ton of women do. And because, we think we're going to get back to that size, and maybe you are, but I always like to tell them, hey, if you've been thinking that for, did you work out yesterday? Like, did you, like, have you been thinking that for like, how long have you been hanging on to these clothes? And why? And the other thing is, or they try to fit into them and they don't look good. And I'm like, hey, go ahead and buy the item in your size and let's try it. Like, let's try being able to zip that up like so easily. And then they're like, oh my gosh, like it doesn't look any different. I don't look bigger because I'm wearing a bigger size. No, you look like you don't. You look bigger when you try to fit into a smaller size. Like, and so it's just really interesting. And I did the exact same stuff, all the same stories. And it's just, man, women just have so much going on up here in regards to their image and what they look and how they show up to other people. And so yeah, definitely the other size, definitely the like having a bunch of random colors in my thing that I despised. What are some of the other things I had? Holding on to items that my dad bought me, like, why? But because I'm like, what if he is like, are you going to wear that thing? And I don't have it. Like, he's never said that to me ever, but it's like, I just, it's all those things of like, it's the people pleasing. We hold on to a lot of that. Partly is because of what we're going through ourselves, but partly because women tend to be people pleasers, and we want to make people happy. And so we hold on to things. And yeah, I went through a lot of that myself.
Hey, we're having a fancy dinner. Can you wear that shirt that I bought you, a couple of years ago for your birthday? And you're like, yeah. Then you got to find it and everything. And I think you make a good point where the clothes that used to fit and doesn't fit anymore. I can see so many people struggling with that, because hope is a beautiful thing, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
It's going to fit. It may not fit today, but I promise you it's going to fit tomorrow. And then tomorrow turns into the next day, and so on and so forth. And I will totally agree. I think it's better to, you realize after you actually take that step forward that even though it might be a size or two bigger than it was, you look just as good, if not better, than trying to squeeze into something that we all know you don't fit into. That does sound like a struggle to me. Is there still difficulty with your clients when it comes to that part of it?
Yeah, I think that I think that sizing is, it's hard. I noticed as I was shopping with my husband, size doesn't really matter as much to him. Now, my husband is pretty thin, but y'all have weird sizes too. It's like pants are like 32, 30. Like, I'm like, why are there so many sizes? Like, it's so
yeah.
weird.
Like one day I'm a 34, 32. The next day I'm a 36, 32. And then I could be a 34, 30. It's insane. Where women's like, okay, I'm a size 6. We're good to go.